So you want to learn to play a Wraith? You want a player who really good? You've come to the right place. Easy kills, easy build, and we're going to teach you how. Just stay tuned. Alrighty guys, next hero up, Wraith. Wraith is a great hero. This is ample amounts of damage, and if you build right, you can kill an enemy real quick. We're going to see that right now. Just quickly, this card trick, it builds up as you do weapon damage to the enemy, the creeps. It builds up a little meter. When the meter is full, you have a card that you can throw out. It does good amounts of burst damage along with Mystic Burst. Pretty strong. Then we've got your Project Mine, where you basically throw a card out and teleport to where the card goes. Really good for getting into fights. So if you want to get a close up with the enemy for a 1v1, or if you want to get out of a sticky situation, really good. With a full auto, your weapon fires at a high rate. All right, what is it? A temporary boost your fire rate. Nearby allies receive half the fire rate bonus. All right, so if you're in a team, that's great. But the way I played her was a one-on-one pick-off hero, trying to get rid of some of the high level enemies, and it works out really well. And then telekinesis, your ultimate ability, is to lift the hero into the air, stunning them for a short time, and when the lift ends, the target receives telekinesis damage. All right, now during that time when I lift them, that is when I want to deal the most damage. I'm basically trying to kill them in that damage. So for this build, we do mostly weapon damage and a little bit of spirit damage coming with the card tricks and so on. But check it out, it's crazy what we do. Alright ladies and gents, as you can see here, I'm in a dual lane setup. It is me and Pocket versus Dynamo, and we have a Vindicta. Alright, so Dynamo, I'm not too scared of him. I can play at range. Vindicta does deal ample amounts of damage at range, and you can see she is going to be bullying me a little bit. But I'm not going to bore you with the laning stage too much. I'm pretty sure you guys know you need to farm, you need to hit those creeps, hit those souls. So yeah, I'm gonna touch on some of the stuff, but not gonna go too in depth. You'll notice what me and Pocket are doing is we're trying to weather him down. He uses his ghost, and I use the card and just do a little bit of chip damage, just getting them low to the point where eventually we will be able to kill them. Now I do see Vindicta getting very low here, and I don't use the card right. I wanted to go past and then bring it back in, and that would have necked me the kill. And yeah, unfortunately, she gets away, you know. It does happen, but that was a mistake on my part. But you can see me getting my sustained damage back up here. Now I've got the card in the pocket, and we send it over to Dynamo. Right, I was thinking Vindicta went back base, so yeah. But in any case, we start putting up some pressure. We see Vindicta is back. If I had my card available, this would have been a free kill for me. But yeah, so sometimes it's good to not just use your cards, especially if you think soon someone will be low. As you can see here, I'm saving it, and we get the assist. Pocket was sitting in the corner here, blasting away at her. So yeah, just weather them down with your abilities, especially if you got a lot of burst like me and Pocket. So I've got a little bit of money, and I want to get a item, getting the heal from the creep there, and then getting healing right. I've been experimenting with healing right a little bit. It's really good. It heals large amounts as long as you don't get hit by the enemy. So you got to play a bit safe during that time, but you'll see I go full health here. So it's a great item to have if you sometimes need to take a break, or if you can farm from a safe distance or from a safe angle. I definitely say try and get it. Right, now we're back to burst damage chipping down here, but I'll get back to the next kill. Now over here we've bullied Vindicta. She's out of lane for a little bit. I've also got some new items. As you can see, I've got basic magazine, I've got close quarters, and I've got mystic burst. Here I run into the ult, but we run in and get the kill either way. Again, just the assist for me, but that's fine. We can work with that. We've got our ult up, so we're going to be hunting for that kill soon. If I grab Vindicta, especially if she's low health like this, she's going to be easy kill. Here I'm just trying to dish out some damage. I can get that card up, and if I see she's low, I can flip out a card towards her and burst her down. Alright, as we can see here, ult up, lift, kill, no problem. Even Pocket's ghost goes by. But yeah, that's just the basics of this hero. Use your lift, get the kills. So ult up again, we sneak around the back, we go for Vindicta. She's the squishy one, she's the one we want to get hold of. You'll see we are being disrupted by Dynamo a lot, but at least we get the kill and we get out with our life. Alright, so we know we've got that in the pocket. So it's time to buy another juicy item, and we go for the healing bullets, right? We want some lifesteal so that we can sustain a little bit longer and also farm some of the bigger jungle camps because they're going to be spawning soon, and that's the way to boost your farm. You'll see we're going to focus down this guardian, and then it's time to start jungling, and then with the jungle rotate over to one of my other lanes to help them as well. So I'll leave this a little bit on fast forward just so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Before rotating, I decide to farm up these jungle camps. I see that the wave is pushing in, so I decide to do some deep push, and I realize, oh, Vindicta's here. That's a free kill because I don't see Dynamo around. Dynamo's in another lane. So we dish out quite a bit of damage. In the beginning, you don't have the duration to do a full kill, so you need to get them low, alright, and then go in. So you can see, here I go sneaking in. I don't know what she was thinking. You can see she's trying to snipe here. She's waiting for the opportunity, so I don't think she saw me up until the last moment when I got here, but launch the ult, lift her up, and spray her down. Easy as that. Now we'll see here, do a bit of farming, get to my enemy lane, see if I can help them out. We try and go on Great Talon, but she manages to get away. I almost die on the tower. Go back, farm some jungle creeps, and then I see my lane is in trouble, so I need to get to my lane. Dynamo and Vindicta are in my lane, and they managed to take down the Guardian, which I would have hoped we could protect, but it was just me. And while I'm here, now you can see what I'm doing is farming the creeps and hitting those cards. Farming his creeps, hitting those cards. Just slowly getting them low, up to the point where I know it's time to engage. So go in for the Vindicta. She was full HP, was what I wasn't expecting. I think Dynamo had just healed him with his heal, but nevertheless we get the double kill here, and sure as Bob, we're happy. We are really happy. After pushing out that lane a little bit, we decide to go for this jungle camp, and we get pushed on by Vindicta and Dynamo, and I thought I might be able to take them down, but they are just too strong when they're both focusing me. So there you can see the perfect use of the card for an escape. And you'll also see that I have a lot of moolah at the moment. We are rich, so it's time to go spend those juicy souls on a new item. Now, for heroes like Vindicta that has a high fire rate, if I can afford a very expensive item early on, I always go for Ricochet, right? It will let you shoot your bullet, basically hits the main target and then reflects, ricochets as they say, and hits the next target. It is such a strong farming tool. It's way better than Tesla bullets, and you'll see I always try and get it early if I am ahead and I can get ahead with that money, because it's expensive. Now we go over into purple lane. We're going to help our friends, seeing if we can defend this lane because they were getting pressured. You'll see there's more of us arriving here. We do put some pressure on, but damn, Calvin is just way too tank, dude, and he's in lane with Paradox, who's also a tank. So it's more just about securing lane pressure and then hopefully taking down the Guardian. That's why we're all together. Now I'm setting up with an angle here so that I've got more view than my team, because if they go behind that wall we can't see them. And you'll see that McGuinness puts up a nice little wall there to secure off, or shall I say quarter off this Guardian. Drop a heal bomb for us, and we are able to secure this Guardian. It took 4 of us, and you can see how yellow lane is being pressured in hard. But it was just necessary to help out those teammates because they were having a tough lane so far. Now you'll see we are looking, we are hunting, seeing if we can find someone here. We are quite deep in, and I can see that Paradox is up on high ground. He is a target that I will be able to burst down, or I should be able to burst down. I'm just hoping that he comes up high ground so I can get him in a 1v1. I don't want Calvin to be there, because if he frost blasts me, my fire rate slows down and I'm screwed. There we go, Paradox found, damage being dished, and oh, it wasn't Paradox, it was Great Talon, sorry, excuse me. But there we go, we got a 6 kill streak and Great Talon down, and we get the hell out of dodge. We need to go help out on our base at yellow. Now in this next clip you'll see how important or how valuable that ricochet is for a hero with high fire rate. You'll see how quickly I clear off these creeps, and while I'm clearing off the creeps I'm also doing damage to the enemy. Alright, I can fire at the enemy and the bullets just ricochet all over, and I'm taking care of the creeps as well, so it's like a 2-for-1 deal. and go in on Dynamo here. He solo ults me, it doesn't do much, and I'm still able to get this kill. Great stuff. They do get Moe and Krill on the back as well. I wasn't even expecting that, but happy days, happy days. Getting a new item. We are looking at a bit more spirit damage at the moment, so the duration extender, so that we can lift them up for longer. Alright, that's what we are looking for. So especially because we have so much tanks in the area. We've got Paradox, we've got Kelvin, we've got Dynamo, we've got Moe and Krill. There's 4 tanks in their team, so I need to extend the duration at which I'm lifting them so that I can solo them, so I can 1v1 them. So very important item for this specific game. If there's not so many tanks in the enemy team, it's not really necessary, but still a good item to have nevertheless. Now I know it's hard to tell because this is on fast forward, but you have no idea how quickly I'm clearing these camps with this ricochet. It is amazing farm. We go up, we see Dynamo, we land the lift, we spray, we pray, we throw a card, and we kill. It's as easy as that. I know that Dynamo can be a problem. If he ults my team, if he lands a good ult, we're going to be in trouble. So I decided to pick him off as he is a issue for us. Now 7 lands a nice ult here. Moe and Krill escapes with very little HP. We're going to go look for him, but chances are he's gone. We are close to the shop, so we might as well use it, and we get the improved burst, alright, so that our card tricks do even more damage. And go to farming camp. Just look at this bullets go to work. Oh my soul, this is beautiful. Right, basically the whole camp with 1 mag. Alright, now I see that the enemy's right outside here. I see Vindicta, I use the burst fire, and without the ult I should be able to get her, but I unfortunately dropped down that hole, go into the Roshan pit, and almost lose my life to Roshan there. Not very good. Use the card trick, but I hit the wall there. It was a funny interaction that we did there, and almost fly into the enemy team, but it's time to go back base and get some heals. Quick trip to the shop to get intensifying magazine. It increases weapon damage as you continuously fire your weapon, which is what we're doing. We're firing at the same target while we ult them, and I immediately put it to use. But the first guy we find is Moe and Krill, and we all know he is tanky as all hell. But I do catch him alone, so I decide we might be able to fish him out, but my team does not help, and he ends up getting away, but not for long. Not for long. I don't know why, but he comes back even after they kill that walker. He decides to push back up when you can see he's below half HP. He comes in right towards us, and we are able to finish him up with that burst, the mystic burst with the card tricks. It just does so much damage. Alright, and that is Moe and Krill destroyed. I don't have ult at the moment, and it's a bit more difficult to get those kills, but I'm trying to dish out some damage where I can. Seeing as I do have the ricochet, you can see here there's 2 heroes in close proximity to each other, and we are just doing damage to both of them. Vindicta, easy to kill. Grey Talon caught in a place where she does not want to be. She can't use her high ground to get away from us, so we should be able to easily get that cleanup kill. And we do. You'll see I also try and deny some of those souls, because she did manage to kill my teammate there. Poor Shiv, but it's still a 1-for-3 trade, so we'll take it. Just look at that creep and melt. One of the big things about this hero is you continuously need to farm, so hit up all those creep camps you can. You need loads of items to make her super strong so that I can burst these heavy tanks. So you'll see here, I'm keeping my distance at first. I'm looking for the right target. I don't want to ult just anyone. Almost got Moe and Krill down there, but nice ult coming in from Kelvin. And I start spraying early, hoping that I can immediately start dishing damage there. My timing was a little bit off, but it's okay. 7 lands at ult, gets the kill, and I see Kelvin hiding down in the ditch here. So we use our ult on him. He's the last man standing in the area. We are able to dish out quite a lot of damage here, and before he gets too far away, he goes down. Alright, so that was a good fight for us. Again, we don't lose anybody, and we take down 3 of the enemy. Time to push. As we come around this corner, we see a Grey Talon. Alright, now we decide to go after her, see if we can get our little hands on her, land the ult, do a lot of spraying. But this Grey Talon is tanky as all hell, but not enough. We are able to get out of there, land the card, and get out before Moe and Krill manages to kill us. Use the card, and we're out of dodge. We think we're safe, so let's go farm again. That's all we need to do. Farm, farm, farm. It's time to test how strong we are. We see Mo and Krill. He's not 100% full HP, but we land the lift, we spray, we pray, we throw some cards, and look how quickly that guy melts. The only thing I think I really need to add to this build is toxic bullets. Toxic bullets will help quite a bit as well with these tanky heroes. I should have gotten it way earlier, but either way it's still working. As you can see, we don't have any problems killing these guys. I think the only one we might not kill in one go is Kelvin at the moment. Now we get our eyes on Paradox. It is close to the enemy base, but I think we should be able to do it fast enough. So launch in, throw our ult. Our ult takes some time to get through that wall, otherwise we would have killed him outside of the base, but we go in, kill him inside the base, and we get out before the team is able to respond. That's how good this hero is. I just took out a key hero in no time at all, and it could have been quicker. It really could have been quicker, but now I've made myself known, so I don't want to go into the base again. I'm not going to chase Grey Talon over there, so let's back off and join up with the team. On the way there though, we notice that yellow lane is being pushed out, and we also notice Kelvin over there. You see, I was going to farm, and then I see Kelvin. I'm like, okay, we can do this. Let's see if we can kill Kelvin. Alright, ult is just about to come off cooldown. We get him very low. We throw out the ult. We spray. He manages to almost get away here. He starts healing up quite a bit, but we are still able to kill him thanks to the help of 7 here. But I'm pretty sure I would have been able to do it alone, especially if I just had that toxic bullets. That's really something I should have gotten, and I don't know why I never did. Luckily, I realized the error of my ways, and you'll see here, go to the shop, and I finally buy the toxic bullets. Alright, Healbane could also be a good item to have, but I think one is enough. As you can see, I'm already killing the enemy. I know my ult's almost off cooldown, so I'm just waiting, biding my time, and Mo and Krill does go in. We will be able to kill him even without the ult. He does grab me though, but that's not a problem. We'll get him dead. So it's our time to pressure the enemy. You'll see I launch in on Grey Talon here, but Grey Talon does manage to get away, get into base before my ult lands. Quick reactions from Grey Talon, so really good there, and I am just in way too deep there. This could have been another perfect game, but unfortunately that mistake, that greediness gets me killed. But you live and you learn. So we managed to see Grey Talon pushing out the one lane over here, and we do know that Grey Talon is one of the highest damage dealers of their lane. I managed to get that little knock off the zip line, managed to get the grab, and yeah, that is the end of Grey Talon. Mid ult, he tries to send out the bird and he dies. Come around the corner here, 7 is busy ulting, and we see Dynamo trying to get away, but the mystic slow that 7 has is just too good. I see Vindicta's down there as well, and decide let's push her. But as I come around the corner, I see an even better target, someone that has even more troubles for us, so Kelvin has to die. We grab him, we lift him, we spray, we throw some cards. He does ult, but it's just not enough. With the two of us here, me and 7 make a mean team at the moment. And then lo and behold, we see this guy. Alright, Paradox thinks he's going to get away. I send out the card. You can see how great it is to get that reach, catch up to him really quickly, start spraying, and he goes down. It's only assist, but I mean, we got him nevertheless. We did most of that damage there. And now with 5 heroes down, it's time to put up some pressure. Alright, we get in there. Dynamo is busy fighting already. He tries to escape with his little blink, and he manages. But it's time to spray down the patron. Kelvin is back up though, because they had the Rejuvenator. Alright, Rejuvenator makes you respawn very quickly. I was not paying enough attention to that, unfortunately. I thought this was the way for us to end. But nevertheless, we start spraying again. Look at those creeps. Just look how much damage it deals. Dude, Ricochet is a good item. We managed to land a quick little kill on Vindicta over there, as if she was a creep. That's how bad that looked. Alright, now just standing back spraying, we're clearing out the creep waves. Use the card to get out of dodge, because I realize my team is not really in there with me, so I need to back off. I need to make some space, and rejoin with other members of the team so that I don't get caught off guard and all alone. Now a bit of a skirmish starts here on the green lane, and I have no idea how I escaped, but I was lucky to escape with my life here. Mo and Krill is in the area. 7 lands are altered. Doesn't do much, unfortunately. Alright, but here we are looking for a target. Again, we have some weird interaction with the card not going all the way there. It looked like it was going to go all the way, and it just didn't. So we land our ult on Mo and Krill. We are able to take him down. So a big part of the lockdown gone. Paradox comes in with an ult, or not sorry, Paradox, Dynamo comes in with an ult. We're inside Calvin's dome here, and I don't know how, but we survive. Again, weird interaction with the card over there. You'll see I am on like just over 100 HP. Couple more bullets and that would have been the end of me. But I managed to get away, zip back to base and heal up. So after a quick base defense, we see Dynamo here. We lift him. He did not go a very tanky build. I don't know what he was trying, but you can see he doesn't have a lot of HP and he dies really quickly. Now we've got Grey Talon to deal with. Grey Talon deals a lot of damage, so we're not going to take her on without my ult. But we managed to get the kill, get out of there. Get an upgrade, we get the silencer. That's just going to help deal with these enemies a little bit better, especially with Grey Talon, so she can't jump up and fly away, because that's one of the big problems with her. Close range I should be able to kill her quick, but long range it's going to struggle. So yeah, it's going to help out a bit. So here I want to take out Grey Talon. He is the biggest damage dealer, but my ult goes haywire. It doesn't catch up to him quick enough, and this guy has got reactions, dude. Now he gets away. I'm behind enemy lines. Luckily still have the card trick to get out, launch it out there and get back to my side of the team. You'll see here I'm going to be spraying. I'm going to be dishing out loads and loads of damage. This is where that ricochet comes in so handy, just spraying, and you'll see at the end of the game I did loads and loads of damage. But yeah, we start firing at Grey Talon here. We do manage to get a lot of damage. The card doesn't hit, but we get the kill assist at least, so that is a big bonus. Calvin's dome was dropped, but we decide it doesn't matter, we can still kill him, and while we're fighting there, somehow we win. Let's take a look at what happened. Now you see all of this fighting, all of this that we're doing here is just a distraction, because we have Shiv in their base. He's going on and he is basically soloing the enemy patron with 2 heroes on him. 2 of the enemy noticed it, they went back, but they weren't enough. And Shiv, even though he didn't do much throughout the rest of the game, was able to win the game for us right there. How crazy is that? As you can see here, Shiv did basically the lowest damage in our team, but you can see I did the most. I got the most kills, highest souls, so great work nonetheless. I'm going to hover over here, have a look at the items so you can copy that, screenshot that if you want, and you'll know what to get for your next build. Alright, a lot of weapon damage, and then basically spirit and survivability. Well, ladies and gents, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you managed to learn a little bit from that game, from that build. And please don't use it on me. If you see me in the lobby, I wouldn't appreciate that. But leave a like and subscribe. I will appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. I will see you in the next one.